of the expeditions that we run, I don't normally get a chance to really enjoy it, but this one has been different in that respect because it's more relaxed. We set it up deliberately that way, where we weren't working to a timetable of any sort. We were looking to just be kind of as free with our movements as possible and making decisions on the day what we were going to do, and that was a lot of time done with a consensus opinion, using a map, saying this is where we're going to head for. If we don't reach it, we don't reach it, because on the way, if we see a track, using the navigator system that we use, it's set for off-road mode, and it'll find the tiniest tracks, but a lot of that we could drive past easily, but we've been kind of just looking for tracks at the side and taking them and taking our chances on them, whether they last long or whether they're short. And some of the trails we have found are just phenomenal, and we'll hopefully we've mapped all that on Gaia maps, and hopefully we can share that, and so people can see where the routes we've been taking. So this expedition, we wanted to try a new method of feeding the guys. So what we did was our Teresa back at our centre in Hampshire, she cooked all the main meals before we left. We then put them in a Snowmaster fridge freezer, which we set to -16, and working off two dual leisure batteries, two leisure batteries working independently from the engine battery. That's worked pretty well, but with a few issues of keeping the charge going in the vehicles, and we don't know if that's just the connection to the fridge or the inverter's not man enough, whatever that. We're going to address that when we get back, but we've solved the problem out in the field by just getting hookups at the campsites we're in, and all the food's managed to stay frozen, which is fantastic. And the actual method has worked incredibly well, as in that when we get to campsite at night time, it's just a case of the meal is taken out of the freezer the night before, so it's got a whole day to defrost in a cool box, and by the time we get to campsite on the next day, the meal is just ready to be heated up, and it makes things incredibly quick, and it means we're not looking for shops every day, looking for what meal to choose for the day. So that's all sorted out. Lunches and breakfast. Breakfast started, we were doing like eggs and stuff like that, like in the morning scrambled egg, but gradually that's waned off and the guys aren't eating much for breakfast now. Lunches, usually wraps with cold meats and cheese. That's worked incredibly well because again it's quick, so we can stop in the field. In the morning we boil boil the kettle up and fill 5 flasks, which gives us brews during the day for those that want that, and we carry water with us every day in jerry cans. So it's all worked incredibly well. So I would definitely use this method again. We can improve on it, there's no doubt about that, but the actual system works where you take the evening meals with you, and so there's all the prep's gone and all that stuff. It's all done at the centre in a kind of good environment, and it's all frozen in the fridge freezer at the centre, ready for us to go out. So what we'll probably start doing is cook well in advance now and freeze the meals ready to go, so we're not doing it all in one hit. Teresa worked for a couple of weeks solid, like cooking meals every day and freezing them. It all packed into the freezer pretty well. The freezer was big enough for us to do evening meals for 16 days, so that worked good. Parked up early today. It's not even 11 o'clock yet, I don't think, and we're parked up for the day because we've reached the Mediterranean, so we're going to have a day down here before we start our return journey. The guys are just setting up the tents over there. Myself and Billy here, we're just going to start airing everything up. We had a bit of a thunderstorm last night and everything's a bit wet this morning, so we're here in the lovely Med, and temperatures, you can feel the temperatures, kind of, it's a drier kind of air here. So just take you around. Guys are just pegging out now, and here we are. So all sorted, mate. All done. Good stuff. Just getting everything dried out now. So like I say, everything got a bit wet last night, so the guys are just airing everything out. And towels and all that, electrics are set up, beds are all set up, just wander about, and you see the 2 fox wings are out, one in there obviously, and the other one in here, and just drying everything out today. That's the main thing. You can see it's all a bit damp in here from last night, so the sun will get it today and we'll be sorted. So here we are, we've finally reached the Med. So we're just going to put our toes in the water and then we can say we've done it. It's very busy, it's a Sunday, so the place is pretty busy, even out of season. You see the mountains behind there, and then Spain will just be over that way. So we're right on the border just about, and I've never really heard of this place before, but it's quite a good little resort, isn't it? Quite a big town as well. So I'm just going to do a little wander about down an alley. We've seen lots of stalls and little shops, lots of restaurants. Is it? Yeah. That's a copy of a Morris Minor, isn't it?
It's probably the French equivalent. I'd rather that.
Good nick, isn't it? So we're here in a little beachside bar, having a couple of beers in Argeles sur Mer, which is the Mediterranean, just over there. Sun's up, and the rest of the guys are over here. The only one that's missing is George. He's just headed back now, which we're going in a minute actually. It's only about, I don't know, 8:30 or something like that. Quarter past 8, and we're going to hit our pits. But it's a nice little bar. Nice music, laid back, not bad at all.
You think it's a gay bar because here's the village gay.
No.
There he is, there's the pout.
There he goes. So it's a Sunday night here in Argeles sur Mer, and every restaurant is jam-packed. A great atmosphere place, like that's, I've never really even heard of the place before, but it's a wonderful little town, overlooking the sea, just fantastic. So that's Spain over there, well probably a little bit further down than that, that's still France over there, but it's just wonderful. There's the lads over there. Great little place. Oh, and they're just outside the Exotic Club, there you go. Actually, it's nowhere to think, there's a restaurant.